They're big Mojo, big sign yourself. I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bastard for free. $250,000 nigga got him in chain. Water baking soda, the nigga kept me my name. Murder Gucci off the porch, kept me my mind.
All right, so we got my boy Mojo back on Off the Porch for the second time, man.
For the second time, man.
Yeah, welcome, bro.
What's been going on?
Man, I'm feeling good. How about yourself today, man?
I feel good, man. I'm back.
Yes.
Second time, man.
For sure,
This
man.
the best time right here. You know, the first time, it was a little, to get it off my chest, but this time, it's the positive time, man.
Yeah, man. And we was just talking off camera, man. That first one, the response, the feedback was crazy, man. What type of feedback did you receive from that?
You know, it was, I didn't really look at the fucking comments really like, I looked at the comments probably like a year later, and then I seen it was like more in my favor. And I was like, okay, I ain't just go too hard, and I left a lot of things out which I should've, but it didn't hurt me, you feel what I'm saying? It really like helped me. People just come up to me and be still talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's really over. Oh, in my head, it's over.
Yeah. Nah, it was like you had some shit to address.
Yeah.
You addressed it. It is what it is. I don't know if Gucci had reached out to you or anyone on his team reached out, but it seems like that was the end of it right then and there, huh?
Yeah, that was really the end of it. He seen what I was trying to get across. It wasn't really to stab at him, it was just really to leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I left it alone. And I guarantee he left it alone. We ain't gonna hear about it no more. You know, we grown.
Yeah.
He having children, I'm having children. We still having children.
Yeah, everyone's blessed, you know?
I ain't the man, yes.
So, man, speaking of blessed, man, I see we have decided to switch over from the music to the film industry. So first off, like, was this something you had planned a long time? How did this come about, man?
Well, for the last 7 years, I've been stabbing at it. So for the last 2 years, I really been putting my plan together. So I really was like getting tired of rap because it's like saturated. Everybody want to rap. So it was like, okay, Mojo, what you could do next? It always in my head what I can do next. So I went aiming at the movie, what I was already on, but I just got into rap more. So when I got back into the movies, and it's really like Tubi was like, just started getting hot.
Yeah.
So me just, I'm a study person. Whenever I'm getting into something deep, I start studying it. So I went and started studying Tubi, how they putting their movies out, what they lacking, what I need to be doing better. So my first movie I shot, we had lost, well, the drive had froze up on us.
Oh, shit.
So we had to shot a whole movie. It was done. And the drive like shut down on us. So for about 2-3 years, we didn't even do nothing. So the pandemic hit. So it was like, we wasn't even thinking about shooting movies then. One day, my guy, De Niro, he called me. He was like, I got the drive fixed. I'm like, for real? So I said, you got the whole movie? He said, I got the whole movie. I said, you need to fly on back to Atlanta. So he got on in there, thing smoking about a week later. And probably about 35 days, we were through filming them, not filming, but editing the movie. So once we edited the movie, I was like, bro, we need to be shooting. So I be reaching out to people who be shooting movies too. And I'm really heavy on Detroit films because I like their drive. It's like putting out mixtapes. They putting out movies. So I was really like caught up in, okay, I need to get in this wave because the rap wave just so saturated. Everybody want to do that, which everybody trying to do movies too, but it still separates you, like putting out an album and they're going diamond or going gold or going wood. It's the work ethic, what you put in it. So I feel like my work ethic, when I put in it, is like, I'm gonna do everything that everybody else ain't doing. I'm gonna keep dropping mixtapes every month. every month. That's how I was thinking about with mixtapes. So now I'm thinking like that with movies. So I'm not gonna say his name, but I talked to him on Instagram one day. And he was like, Mojo, only thing you need to do is sit back and film, and every movie, just put it on the drive. Shoot another movie, put it on the drive. Don't never sit there and edit it to get ready to put it out. He like, you gonna be behind time. So I'm like, what you mean by that? He say, every movie don't mean you gotta put it out then. So I was like, all right, but I did that before. I waited 3-4 years waiting on a movie to put it out. He said, but yeah, you wasn't shooting in the mix of that 4 years. So he said, telling you now, I think it was March. He said, just shoot 6 more movies this year and be having them ready for next year. He said, take November and December for your editing. You could get you 1 or 2 movies together. You say you're doing it in 35 days, do it in 35 days, you got 2 movies to put together in 35 days. So when January hit, like say Valentine, you put out a movie. Yeah. Then come around, put out another one. Like you'll be ready for next year instead of trying to shoot a movie, edit it, then get ready to put it out. It's too much time. But if you want to be caught up like everybody else, like next year, I already know I'm gonna be on shot 10 movies. But this year, I know I ain't gonna get nothing but a good 5 out of me because we have other things going on, and we shooting mixtapes, and we shooting other people's movies. So I switched over. I like to switch over.
Yeah.
The switch over, I love the movie editing part.
What do you love about, making movies right now then? Is it just like a new challenge for you?
It's definitely a new challenge, but this my guy. He didn't want to be shooting everything, De Niro. Like right now in the ring, he looked like this with all this hair on his face. He in character mode. We got to shoot today when we leave here. So it's like, I'd rather to shoot movies than me got to go to every club, put out a mixtape, mix it down, do videos, paying for locations. I'm trying to get rid of all that. I'd rather put all that money into movies.
Yeah.
Movies don't take for me got to go to a club and promote it. Movie don't take for me standing behind it and it just, I don't want to do it. That's how rappers and singers is. So like the movie ain't gonna do that to you. You shot it, you edited it, so it is what it is. So I switched over. I liked that part better than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So who be writing the movies then?
Tell you the truth, me.
Okay.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Like my first 2-3 movies, I ain't write it. We call it Wild Wild West. I just went out and shot it. Like we wake
like
up
no
here,
script type shit?
No script, no nothing. I just find the person who I want to be the character, tell him what I want him to say before we start shooting, and he get into that character. He do what he's supposed to do. So I felt like that was the better way. Until it was time for him to edit. That's when it's the hard part. He like, nah, bruh. These people been shooting movies in the 30s and the 40s, and they been using scripts. The way we doing it is the hard way. Okay, I got to try the script way. So I tried the script way with a movie I'm shooting named Pot. So I did it with a script, and I love it because people get to say what I wrote instead of me just saying, say this, and they just do it.
Yeah.
No, you got to get into character mode. So once he did that, and I read my script, what I supposed to be saying, I'm like, I like it the better script, better way.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a switch over, because I felt like Wild Wild West was the best way, but it's not. It's the script way. Just like going in there doing a mixtape. Most people can go in there freestyling. It sound good because people don't went platinum freestyling.
Oh yeah.
But the best don't wrote though. The best. The folks wrote music. So you got the up and coming artists, new artists, they gonna go in there and freestyle it. Wayne started it. So it's like, same thing with movie. I could look at a movie and be like, they ain't write that. They freestyle. Cause I don't freestyle 1,000 times, so I know how they doing it. So that's why I like the script better.
Yeah.
Script is better.
How much of the inspiration for your scripts come from your personal life or just what you've seen Or is it more just, you just digging in your bag for this?
I dig in my bag and I do personal too. Like a couple movies that I shot were really personal. I put a little personal in it, but now I'm just going outside my part, like how other people thinking. So I be reading books, cause everybody's stealing. They stealing from books and they stealing from plays and other movies. That's why I see that too. It's like, all right, I can steal that idea. I can steal that idea. Put them two ideas together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what they doing. So it's like, the movie part, I like writing it. Even though I can say the idea, and he go write it anyway. Me and Shauna sat down and wrote 38 too. That's another movie I wrote.
Okay.
We got one already finished, but we on 38 too. So me and her sat down and wrote 38 too. And it came out good. I'm adding, we gonna always add some more freestyle to it. We ain't gonna never let it be just ride out how it's supposed to be. And more people come in, bro, let me get in. All right, do this then. Do this. I just fit people in.
Yeah. Now, do you usually have an actor in mind when you start writing the script, or does that come after?
I'm really putting the actors in when we writing the script.
Okay.
Like I say their name, but I put people in that place. Like he fit better for this. I'm gonna go get him and he fit better for this. She fit better for this right here. Like now on Tubi, you don't see number 6 and killing. That's how Tubi about. So I'm like, shit, I can perfect that part. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's all going on. That's why I like the movie. I like the movie industry. Like I love it. I can see why Tyler Perry and them people liking, and that's what they doing.
Yeah.
I can see The Rock, why he left wrestling. I can see why rappers leave and go to movies, because it's another part. It's a different money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rapping's a different money too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Rapping different money, but how long, though? You feel what I'm
That's the
saying?
thing. Most artists have a very
Yeah,
short.
like you might have 1 or 2 mixtapes out. You might have 1 or 2 singles. In a movie, you get to do what you want to do. You get to film it. You get to pick who you want to put in it. You get to sit back and watch other folks enjoy it. Like when I play 38, I didn't put it out yet, and everybody like when you go put it out? So that's why I said I'm just going ahead and upload it on Tubi. I already, we locked in already, so it's like that's what I'm on. Movies, rapping, I don't watch it. I don't did it too much. You know how you be drained out to something?
Oh, yeah. You get burnt out easy.
I'm burnt out.
So can you give us some of the plot for 38 then? You ain't got to give us too much, but.
The plot for 38, my mom and daddy died. And I'm already heartbroken and I'm broke. And I got a little money. And I gave my homeboy something and he didn't pay me. And so instead of me talking it out with him, I killed him. So I went and told this guy that I thought was my friend what I had did. And he was like, well, you killed your friend, that means you could do some killing for some money. And he hired me to be a hitman. And it went from there. Just went from there.
Okay. Is this going to be the first one you drop then?
Yeah, they're gonna be the first one I drop.
Okay.
38.
So January, we thinking?
No, too far. I'm thinking before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
really
shit.
this month.
Okay. So we starting to roll out this year then? Okay. I got you.
I got some already finished. Like you gotta think, I got 2 movies on YouTube. But snatch that shit down and go to it.
Yeah, get the
You know
real
what I'm saying?
bag, yeah.
Cause I already got stuff that I ain't really just go hard with the promotion.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm gonna go hard this time with the promotion.
Have you chopped it up with Curtis Snow about the movies?
That's my buddy.
I know y'all
And
fuck with each other, and he's one of the originals. In this
Yeah,
independent
and the
film
funny
shit.
part about it, I just seen him post probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and I went up on it and I was like, what we doing? He said, Mojo, keep going. I see what you're doing. And then finally, cause as soon as I talked to him, I went on Tubi, I'm looking at a movie. The movie from, like, they shot it in Ohio, but they got Curtis Snow in it, playing from Atlanta. I'm like, okay, this shit hard. My boy still working.
Yeah.
And he ended up killing somebody the man who came down here. I said, oh yeah, he still got the bullshit in him though. So, but yeah, my boy still working.
Oh, yeah.
I like to do what move with Curtis Snow though.
No, I think
That's a
that'd be
good
hard.
thing though to even think about. I ain't think about it like
Come
that.
on, man. That's some real Atlanta shit right
Yeah,
there.
cause my next move I had to do with Good Gang. Good Gang up to you.
Okay, yeah.
Me and her got to sit down and I want to do a movie like Gang Time, what she always called it. I want to do a movie based on that. So me and her got to sit down too. Shout out to Good Gang.
Yeah.
But that's what I've been on. And how 50 Cent shot the movie BMF, like to reference Meech, I got a movie that I want to shoot for my buddy in Atlanta. His name is Poontang. I'm gonna shoot a movie based on him. It's basically the same thing. But it's a movie that is probably next year type stuff that I'm gonna put together. But the movie gonna be based on him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He our neighborhood hero. You feel what I'm saying? How Meech was to everybody, he did how he was to us. So I gotta do a movie based on him.
Nah, that'd be hard right there.
You know what I mean? He like basically like the same. Like everything that done went on with Meech, them, he about the same, but his ain't just that big probably, but I feel like the world want to know. And by me talking and to some people, they reaching out to him, he like, go ahead. Mojo know her, he already know the story, go ahead. That ain't see how 50 of them had to sit down with me, BMF them to get the movie together.
Yeah.
I already know the movie. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying with me and Poontang, like I already know him as a child to grown man to him going to jail. So it's perfect for me doing it.
He from the east side then?
Yeah, he from the east side.
Okay.
He a real East Atlanta. He born, raised right there in the middle. He just got on faster. You know what I'm saying? So
Who would you get to play him?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't even know. We're gonna have to do a lot of casting. Cause he ain't got no little Meech. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, we're gonna have to do some casting.
Yeah.
That's something Shauna gonna have to do. We got to put that little thing together, man. That's a good movie. That's a great one. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have to sit down with him. I already know detail for detail what happened.
Okay. Who's some people you like to collab with on a movie then?
Definitely 50 Cent.
Okay.
Definitely Tyler Perry. I like both of their styles. And I be trying to steal both of their styles. Like, they say like when you do boxing, everybody want to be Muhammad Ali or Holyfield or Mayweather when you boxing. Rappers, when they come in the game, they're admired. The Lil Waynes, the Yo Gottis, the Gucci, the Jeezy. So in the movie industry, it's the same. You sit back and you watch the Hype Williams, you know what I mean? The people who shot videos, and I sat back and watch Snowfall.
Okay.
And that's the most shit that I be like, damn, that type of movie was supposed to be put out 10 years ago. The way they set it up and how it looked and everything. You wouldn't even think now 2021, I mean, where all these years that it was out, 8, 9 years, that they was out, that how they had it looking, how many people they had looking at it. That's why I say Snowfall rolled a long time. And then I liked it. Like I'm waiting on it like everybody else is. And that's how I want to be. Feel what I'm saying? I want to lock down Tubi. I don't want nothing bypass me. I want to lock down Tubi. How they doing in Detroit. I'm watching the Monroe. I'm watching how they putting the. It's the more movies you put out, the more they gonna see you. That's what I realize too. Like the more content you got, the more you keep dropping, the more they lock in. And you gotta think, what state shoot more than Detroit? You can say California, LA, but they doing motion picture movies.
Yeah, they doing the big budgets.
Yeah, that's every 3-4 months. These people dropping twice a month. I'm watching these people drop twice a month. Murder, he dropping. So it's like, that's why I say the movie part, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I see why Luda and all them jump right in. Tyree and all them jump right, because it's the views. People ain't looking at you as a singer no more, as Tyrese. They ain't looking at Luda as no rapper no more. They stars. That's what I want. I look at it as a star. I don't have to play every movie I'm dropping. But I end up doing it anyway, though. Like I had a whole movie with Pot. I didn't want to play Pot. But I end up playing a role in Pot anyway. Because everybody was like, you want to play a junkie? Nah. You want to play a junkie? Nah. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. So I played the junkie in the park and sleeping in the park, and he know how to cook. And, you know what I'm saying?
People wouldn't expect that, too.
No, they ain't. They ain't gonna respect it. So that's why I say I want to do it. I'm gonna take that role. Yeah. And just like him, this a year later in the movie he doing, so his hair got to be nappy, and you feel what I'm saying? So this a year later in the movie, it's like, we got to play these roles. He in the gym every day, cause he got to do push-ups in the movie about 4 or 5 times, and he like, bro, I gotta get in the movie, I gotta get fit. So you play your character. I can see why 50 got skinny in that movie that time.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I could ever do that though, but he played a hell of a role.
It's a lot of dedication that goes into that.
Let him do that now. Let that movie be put out now. That shit be the biggest shit in the world. It was like back then, 50 tripping. But let 50 put out that same movie now on big role.
Yeah, it's like they didn't see the vision back then.
No, they didn't. He was ahead of his time. 50 was ahead of his time, man. He knew he had to do something else outside of rap. And that shit was perfect. Movies. And he coming up with contents. I don't watch everything you don't put out. So it's like, and I don't watch everything Tyler Perry put out. Even though he might have a deal and all this shit, but you gonna still watch it because I wanna see his vision. Like, damn, what can I steal out of here? And the funny part about being all the deals is they joning, they laughing, they joking in the house. It's funny. It ain't no violent. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why people look at Medill too. Yeah.
Do you think you would ever put money behind another artist, or is that done?
I can't say it's not done. I'm done because I still see the vision. But they got to have the work ethic out this world. And they got to have some money. Because I'm tired of spending mine. You feel what I'm saying? And that definitely ain't going to go on no more. I ain't spending mine no more. If I see the vision, I feel like my money can help you and we can go on this way with it, okay. But if you sit down and think that I'm gonna keep doing something and you ain't gonna be doing nothing, and I gotta go up to the DJ booth and you go sit in the VIP, no, we ain't doing that no more. No, you the rapper. If I'm playing the manager or the CEO, you need to be at the DJ booth. You need to be talking to the DJ. DJ don't wanna see the manager.
Yeah, they want to build with the artist.
They want to build with the artist, but they don't understand that. And I'm keep telling you, like, bro, why are you sitting in here thinking about the girls and the bottles when the man up there who gonna be playing your shit for these girls and these bottles to be free? Cause right now you paying. But if you big enough for this man up there, you won't be paying for this. They don't understand that. I know every trick of the music. I know every trick with the club. They go give you some money for you to come right in here and spend it again. Right back with them. You can't get the money and go out the club. That's why most strip clubs go really book you. They don't understand that. I can look on every artist page and they're gonna be clubs, strip clubs. It's never gonna be a regular club. Regular club don't care nothing about you coming in there. Strip club needs you. Cause they feel like you gonna bring 10, 15 guys, maybe 5 girls, that's 20 people, but they giving you 1,500. Okay, 5 people out there, 20 people for free. 15 people you gotta pay for. Unless your buddy don't gonna be like, hey, I got myself, But you as a boss and you as a rapper, you gonna be like, hey, you gonna take it out that 1,500. Okay, when you get in the club, they ain't giving you nothing but a bottle. You got 20 people with you. Now I gotta buy 2 more bottles. They're 200 a piece, they're 400.
Yeah, they're making their money back real quick.
Come on, man. You ain't gonna leave out of it. All right. Now, every girl in there, they train. Soon as Mojo get over there in that VIP, 10 of y'all stand in their face. He gonna spend that goddamn other 800-900 he got. That's how it's go, bro. I'm telling you, I sit back and watch it. Now they give you some 40s and 50s, and you got a chance. Hey, go on and put 30 in a book bag.
Yeah, don't even
I'm
touch
fuck
that.
with this 20 or this 15, this 10. It makes sense. But they ain't even finna give you that to go in the strip club. Yeah, they'll give you about 10, 15,000. Enough from you throw it on them and they'll be like, I'm gonna get my own money too. They gonna give you some money to walk in now. I don't did it, so they'd be like, every time they give me some money, I end up getting it back. Cause I got to stand in VIP. They gonna milk you down to stay there 2 hours. Then they, Mojo, come on stage at the end of the night.
You gotta throw it down stage.
Come on, man. Y'all ain't tricking me, man. That's what I do. But hey, y'all got me. Especially when I'm drunk, I'm in emotion. I can't say no when I'm drunk. No, they go get it. So it's like, I'm gonna go on and go with it right now, but I'm mad in the morning. I'm mad.
What's your thoughts on the music scene here in Atlanta today, man? It seems like Atlanta's in a weird space right now.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. We got 2 guys in jail right now from Atlanta. We lost 2 guys with takeoff. So when we look back at this, we lost Trouble and we lost Takeoff. That's a big part of Atlanta. The Migos, them 2 trying to get back together. That's another part of Atlanta. Thug, Free Thug, that's another part of Atlanta. Okay. Lucha, that's another part of Atlanta. So you get these 2 people who beefing, and you get these 2 people who lost their life, R.I.P. both of my boys. That's 4 important people that we had our culture together. You feel what I'm saying? So when you start losing pieces, it's like, now you start making other places popular. Now you go get Detroit and Memphis. They get their whole shine now. Instead of Atlanta in their way, how we used to be in people's way, it's like they getting their shine now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, we ain't lost it, cause you got the Baby Drills and you got Nudies and 21 to back this shit up. But still like hip hop losing something when they go. You know what I'm saying? We need to be the niggas who like, see, Atlanta just don't know. Them guys just don't know. Big as you is, more followers you got. When you in jail, the world in jail, cause they miss your music. They playing shit every day while you in jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when we lose people, like, just say for instance, if we had them same 4 people here, we'll still be running shit. Future them go hold their ground. Lil Baby them go hold their ground. 21 go hold, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, we still missing the other parts, what made us who we was. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, now we waiting on the younger generation to start popping. So we can just like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the Nudies and Nuda shit already been where he is, but I'm just saying Baby Drill and
Anti the Menace.
And I'm watching them. Like, damn, okay, we got some more people to replace what's going on. To make us still who we own. So, but to get the Lucha them sound and the Thug sound, shit.
It's a hell of a loss.
Yes, that's a hell of a loss. That's a hell of a loss. Yeah. Even though Gunna is #1, but he part of Atlanta. They can say what they want to say about it, but he's fucking part of he's #1 in Atlanta. With the music he done put out. Recently. So, but Lil Baby done ripped it, they keeping it going. We got some heavy hitters in Atlanta.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we losing pieces. And it's all over some bullshit. Like, it don't make sense type shit. Then nobody lose no money on all that beef, don't nobody lose money on it. Yeah, you do when you go to jail, but did make me you start beefing, is this about some money? That's what it be about. If this shit about some money, it'll never be about no money. That's the crazy part about it. All right, that nigga lost his life, cause home tried and he took $300,000 from him. He tried to go get it back. He lost his life. Okay, I can vouch for Charlie. But damn, my buddy lose his life about some senseless shit, about some woman, about who said this. And that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Don't nobody, and you could, that's just like, I was listening on Instagram the other day, and I heard a guy say, if I'm beefing with somebody who killed my best friend in jail, dead. The nigga who did it is on the street. And I go kill Buddy. And now I'm in jail for it. And Buddy dead. So we got 2 dead people and 1 nigga in jail. Who win?
No one wins.
That's what I'm telling you.
Everyone loses.
That's how this shit been going. Ain't nobody been surviving this shit, man. Everybody going to jail, everybody die. They ain't realizing this shit. So I say, I'm on some positive shit, man. I'm gonna let them have that. Everything ain't meant to be putting somebody in the ground. Mm-hmm. Now, if a nigga fuck with your grandma, your mama, your aunties, your brother, you supposed to go all out. But this shit be beef on the other side of town. I don't fuck with you. Then they turn that shit into, I'm gonna spray your house, I'm gonna spin your shit. Like, it don't never be about no money. Never. Like,
do you feel like social media plays a big role in that?
That shit definitely do. Man, niggas wasn't doing that much spinning and shit back in the day, man. Niggas getting killed on Instagram, man. So you know that shit don't went to, if I could sit on Instagram and, yeah, nigga, where you at? A nigga come kill me while I'm standing there on Instagram. He come spin your house while you sitting there on Instagram. That shit too far. If I could film somebody getting shot and killed and put it on Instagram, that shit too far. You see how many murders somebody have? You see how them folk cutting heads off and putting this shit on? How? You get what I'm saying? It's like, Instagram told that shit, social media fucked up. That shit got to, I don't know.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's just people's pride. Like they log on social media, they see other people not even in the shit talking shit about them or clowning them for what happened, and then it's like they feel like they got to react now.
You got to tell it because the social media scene. You know what I'm saying? It like, more people in this world, they go react off social media, but not understanding social media just came along. So the old school people who you see beef back in the day, they was scraping it. You would never known they did it. Mm-hmm. Now niggas want to know, I took off the Porch chain. I got his fucking watch on, his bracelet. Mm-hmm. Who doing that? So you don't think the police saying this shit is?
Yeah, or they put it in their songs. They literally self-snitching on themselves.
Or you don't think the boy who you killed, his cousin them don't see. Okay, they're just like, you killed someone's cousin and you on Instagram and you bragging about it in the song. How you think them folk family gonna feel? And they know where you be at. And that's how he died. Mm-hmm. Then who was bragging about it, who got killed, his family know who did it. So now it's gonna be some retaliation on that. They go spend that. So they'll go back and forth and go back and forth. But the 2 main people who started the shit, dead.
It's like it's never ending.
Never
until
ending.
Everyone's gone.
Till everyone gone. Why? What it was about. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it don't never be about money. Money's supposed to be the thing that keep people from being peace. But being broke would take you to another level. I know that, I've been broke before. But when I was broke, I wasn't violent. My brokenness like kept me in traps until they damn near busted. My broke kept me on the block until the red dogs come run up and down the street every day, detective. That's my broke. My broke wasn't going to break in cars and door locking and busting windows. I don't knock it, but that's a chance for me. I'm finna go not break in 10 cars to get 1 pocketbook. Or that 1 gun we find, but it's 4 of us. Fuck no. I know what I can do on the block. So it was a different pace with me. So when I've learned how to get some money, it was like, well shit, I ain't gotta do the broke shit no more. The broke shit gonna have you thinking. And I know why folks doing what they doing. Because it's in comedy. Mm-hmm. But it be like, well damn, when y'all had the money, it ain't gonna make you think the same. They ain't gonna never keep the money. We know how to fuck it up as black people. I ain't gonna lie. We get us some money, we pour gasoline on it. because we feel like it's gonna be some more. Not knowing the money you get, it'd be a blessing. Going to do something with it then. I had to learn that.
So what's some advice you would share, to some kids coming up, the youth right now?
Okay. I say y'all need to get on a sport team because that'll take you away from being in the streets every day. I can't say get a job because if you're in school, I think you need to think school more than the job. So if a kid start getting a taste of some money as a kid, doing a job, he's not gonna wanna go to school. So first of all, when I talk to a young man, I say he about 14, I tell him, stay in school. Bro, go on and play basketball, play football, something that you'll like. You'll wake up every day and wanna play. Something that you'll wake up and like, I gotta go lift weights today. Mama, I need you to drop me off for the football field. Mama, I wanna play basketball this season. Because when you working, you gonna be more thirsty for the money. And that gonna start making you ain't gonna wanna do the school. They gonna make you transform. I did it. I went to school and I worked at a grocery store. I used to bag up the groceries and take it to the car. They either go give me a tip or I don't make nothing. But I was getting more tips because the old people knew me. And I knew an old man outside who was, like bringing the women up to the store. He was like a taxi cab. He was bringing them up to the store and he'll tell me like, hey, I'm bringing somebody up there. Make sure you bring that stuff out to the car. They go tip you. So, I had an inside back then, but everything I did, I always try to master it. So when I working in the grocery store, I worked in there 3 years. From when I was about 13 till I was about 16. And I got my buddy hired. He got caught stealing some food and he fired both of us.
He fired both of y'all?
Hey, you brung him.
Because you brought him?
Yeah.
That's
He told me that.
shit.
He said, you brung him up here, so both of y'all gotta go. But I've been here 3 years and they ain't never stole nothing. Well, in his eyes, I didn't. But you ain't never caught me doing nothing. But he said, you brung him up here though, and you vouched for him. So I learned back then, like, you gotta be able to do it yourself and let somebody else walk in and get their own job. But I learned something back then too, I think that probably my second job in my life. Because I worked at Wendy's too in the country when I went to the country, but they're the only 2 jobs I ever had.
That's it.
Ever.
Man, it seems like kids these days, they don't even want to work a job though. They're looking at that shit like it's lame to have a job.
Yeah. You know why? Because they friends getting some money different. They either scamming or they selling weed.
Or they going on social media and no one's posting them working a job.
Or they wait till their mom and dad to go to sleep, they get on them little scooters and go break in some cars. That's what they doing now. They ain't standing on no corner, waiting on no J. They ain't not standing out all night. No. They go break in them some cars, get them some pocketbooks, some goddamn money, some guns, some clips. How you can go to a police precinct and break in some cars? How you go to a fucking fire station breaking some cars? Your nuts big to do that. To do that? So that's why I say shit crazy, man. Atlanta is crazy.
You feel like it's a lack of guidance out here right now?
Definitely that. The young guys ain't finna talk to nobody who ain't having that going on. I just seen Buster said that. When they gave Buster his speech, Buster said that plain and simple, man. The guys who, like us, who have something going on, you should be able to sit up there and talk to the kids. And kids is not gonna respect nobody if you ain't got nothing going on. If you ain't got nothing going on, they're not gonna respect you. So that's why I got my little nephews and little cousins I talk to, and I be trying to talk to them. Because I ain't have nobody talking to me. Even when I had some 300,000, 400,000 at 21, 22, I ain't had nobody to talk for me. It was like, you gonna either learn how to go broke right here or either re-up and do what you gonna do. I went broke. I ain't had no investor. I'm finna go get that van and go wash some cars. Oh, I'm finna go get that car wash, a building with a car wash. I had enough money. It was like going on the road with Gucci, outfits, women's, balling, back at home, same thing the same week for 10 years. So ain't them 10, 12 years I can't get back. I didn't do nothing. So when me and him separated, I started saying like, well, damn, okay, I ain't even have a credit card when we was on the road. I didn't even have no fucking business, no LLC, no none of that. I learned all this after me and him separated. Because guess what? It's about me now. So when I learned that bank shit, that you got to get, hey man, you keep spending you can have 20,000 in your pocket. This what broke me up too. Maybe 2014, I went out of town. And I went with my buddy them. We all street niggas. No credit cards. We went to Miami. They don't want to give a damn about your money. Credit card on file.
Yep.
This hotel right here, credit card on file. So I'm like, huh? I'm like, damn. I go outside, I'm puzzled because they won't take the money. So I seen one of my buddies walking up the street with his wife. I'm like, hey, bro, get this room from me. Like, Mojo, what the hell you doing out here without no credit card? Because I said, I got this. And I showed him about 20,000. He said, that shit don't mean nothing. He like, you got to get that shit put on some plastic. Damn, okay. He got the room for me anyway, 3 rooms. I need him to get 3 rooms. That shit was about $3,500. So boom, I give him $4,500 to do it for me. He walked away, he said, this day should be you a lesson. Put some of that goddamn money in your pocket on one of these cards. And he opened his wallet up at the counter. And I'm like, this nigga ain't got no one card. This nigga got about 6 cards. And he putting it on his credit. That what he like, don't worry about it, I just take the money for you. Yeah, put this on my card. Made it look so easy, bro. And I'm sitting here like, Mojo, you got $20,000 for nothing. You can't do shit with this shit. Okay, boom, that's one lesson. We go get dressed, get fresh. Hey man, I want one of them slingshot. Hey, what is y'all get them slingshot? They up the street. We walk all the way up the street, damn near a mile. We get to the slingshot pay. Hey, I need $340 a day. All right, boom. Card on file. Huh? Card on file again. Look around and shit. Damn, I ain't got nobody. I said, bro, I can't give you. He said, give me $1,000 deposit without a card. So I had to get this man $1,000 deposit and $450 a day. I'm getting $1,450 to ride this damn shit for one day when I could have had a card, $450. That's another thing I said, well, I can't do that no more.
It's like they don't teach financial literacy in school though either.
No, you don't learn that shit in school.
Nope.
And then you know what, I'm gonna be honest. I hung with my buddy and them all my life. All my friends, we've been locked in and loaded for years. We never did that. Even when I'm with Gucci, we weren't swiping. He had money. So it wasn't a big thing for me to learn. I had to swipe. Swiping, man, you can't get no goddamn Airbnb with no money. I put that shit on the card, on file. So it's like everything that you want to do, you want to go to Puerto Rico, they got to be on the card. How else? You can't go to a place and pay for it cash. That's why I say that they made it cardless. You got to have one. You got to have some credit, or you got to have some money on the card, one of the two. Yep. That's how this world don't transform. And it took 2014 for me to see that. So ever since then, I've been building my credit up, building my credit up, building my credit up. And the minute I'm going to go ahead and explode and going to do something with it. But I just been building. Now I went from my personal to my business.
Oh yeah, you get a big loan out of that.
And I had to learn that from him. He like, you know, you got good business credit. I mean, good personal credit. Well, where your business at? Well, damn, okay, I got a food truck, I got a studio, I got, you know what I mean? But it ain't business wise, you feel what I'm saying? So I had to start getting all that and prepared. It's a teaching.
Yeah.
I had to learn this. But see, that, like I said, ain't nobody, I don't have a business advisor to tell me that. So when I got my cards, I was proud. I could go get me a room there. I could rent. I'm gonna tell you something else what happened to me. I went to Detroit. All of us in the car, again, in Detroit, and get out at the airport. So we don't have a car. My buddy trying to use his card, but something wrong with it. Shout out to Hustle Roo. So Hustle Roo, something like wrong with his card or something. I think he don't charge, something was wrong at the time. He had money on it, but I think he don't use it too much. Or, you know how you go to another state and your card might freeze up? Something was some bullshit, but. So I'm like, shit, Mojo, you got 2 cards in your pocket. I never used them. I always put money on them, but I never went and used it. So I called my girl, like I always do. I said, hey, can I use one of these cards to get a car? She said, boy, you can use either one of them cards to get a car. You got enough money on them. So I said, all right, boom. I tell Rue, let me see, can I do it? I go in there, I tell her my name, I write the paperwork out, I slide my card through. She swiped that motherfucker and say, what car you want? Mr. Neal, what car you want? Hey, they call me by my name. Okay, this how this shit really work. So boom, I go out there, pick the car out, come back in there, I tell them. She hand me the keys, I pull off. I say, well, damn.
That easy.
It is easy, dog. It didn't take, bro, we been in there 4 hours. On God, bro. We probably got there about 12. We didn't pull off them folk locked about 4:30. Cause I'm trying to let him handle his business. Cause it's his trip. It's Rue trip going up to the Vez to do a video. So it's like, it's his trip. So it's like, I ain't got nothing to say. But then I'm thinking about like, damn, I got 2 cards. I tried one, it went through. That's my first time renting a car. Yeah. I felt good, like, damn, Mojo, you got, all right now, you know, got business man a little bit. So when I go, even when I go to the restaurant, you know, I might pay for my card and shit, my cash app. I don't even use my cash app card. I just started, probably about a year and a half ago. Because that's the more, like, that's more grooming me into it. To going in the bank, sitting down with these folks, talking to them, filling out paperwork. I never did that because I was getting my girl to do it. Bill her credit card. Let her go get this car in her name. Let her get the house in her name. She's like, well, damn, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I would never put no insurance in my name. Never. For the last 2 years, I don't have insurance in my name. And the funny part about it, my shit cheap as hell. Cause they like, how you 40 and ain't never been
no accidents,
no
no
nothing.
tickets, no nothing. Huh?
Cause I always like been in a trap. Or either I'm on the road with Gucci 10, 11 years, I ain't have to drive. Shit, we fly. So it's a lot of years I bypass, I ain't getting no record. I ain't got no tickets and car and shit in the parking spots. I wasn't driving like that. I had a bunch of 1,000 whips, but he either leaving the driveway, go to a club, leaving the driveway, go to the park, leaving the driveway, go get something to eat. I would never ride to each hood and ride smoking. No, when I did that one time, I went to jail. Hell no, I ain't doing that no more. Okay, they would make me sit in jail 13 days for riding smoking, doing that no more. Yeah. And they took $17,300 out my pocket.
God.
Hell no, not doing that no more.
Shit, man.
So I learned. Yeah. I learned from a lot.
Mojo, before we get you out of here, man, I want to ask you your thoughts on 1090 Jake and what he be doing, man. What's your thoughts on that?
See, 1090 Jake don't figure it out. The more bullshit he put in the game, the more money he get off that fucking YouTube. Same shit with Charleston White. The more bullshit you put in it, the more money you get feedback from YouTube. So, he don't got none of this shit. He going to pull this shit up. You don't know none of these folk business. I can see it be 1090 Jake neighborhood. He know all this shit. So really some of this shit that you be saying, it be half true and not true. So if you sitting there for 2 hours telling about somebody, you going by what somebody don't either wrote you or either what the paperwork say. 1090 Jake is the type person is killing people's career by what he doing. Feel what I'm saying? And it putting people on game for hanging with a rat though. So it's like, I don't know how to take him. You feel what I'm saying? I look at this shit and, you know, just to get clarity of what he be saying, because a lot of people business he be knowing. But it's like, it's damn near like what the guy is in Cali. He just like 1090 Jake, man. He an asshole, man. He be on Clubhouse shit.
Oh, Whack 100?
Whack, man. Come on, man. Like, you don't know how to take it. Wacky on some more bullshit too, but 1090 Jake, I think he just doing that for views. He getting paid off that
Oh, yeah,
shit.
he's making a killing off that shit.
So why not keep controversial? Why not keep paying for paperwork? I can't wait to give your ass $1,000 for a nigga paperwork. I can't wait to get a police officer in the motherfucking precinct $500 for somebody paperwork. If it finna make me goddamn $35,000 online. So it'd be like, iffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got something else I want to say before we shut out. On the artist style, we got my boy D-Boy. You feel what I'm saying? He like him and Doja. Doja's not here today. That's my brother artist. But it's like both of them like the last two scrawls on the label. You feel what I'm saying? They the last two scrawls. They the last ones that I feel like gonna make it happen. So this guy here is De Niro Townsend. He like Batman and Robin. Feel what I'm saying? You won't see Batman without Robin. You ain't gonna see Robin without Batman. He should do all the editing. He do all the filming. He do the writing, get my writing. Sometime I might have it wrong. He might get it right. You gotta think, he gotta go picture this shit. He gotta set up the lights. He gotta put up the boom mics. We gotta keep shooting at this shit, 5 different angles. Next spot. And the crazy part about it, this movie 38, I'm filming it.
You're filming it? That's it?
He's 60% of the movie. Remember I told you I killed my best friend? He come back in part 2.
He comes back.
So he is 60% of the movie. You feel what I'm saying? So by that being what I'm saying is, I learned a new trade at the end of this. I'm learning how to film. Even though I ain't gonna do it no way, cause I still gonna like put the pressure on him, but
Yeah.
only time I don't get to film is when it's my turn. Like it's me and him in the movie, we the main character. But when you see him in this movie, he'll like, damn, Mojo filmed it.
You filmed that part.
I filmed that part.
Huh.
Yeah, the whole
That's
part.
hard right there, though.
Yeah, because see, I always want to do that. I hate sitting back in the chair and just watch it develop. No, I'm on his ass. I got the earphones on, I'm looking. I'm like, bro, this shit too light. Hey, bro, this shit more looking like a video. But he got the eye for it. You feel what I'm saying? And then shout out to Ed Kills. That's another one. That's his cousin. So it's like we were me and Ed first. You feel what I'm saying? So when Ed had went back to Florida, it became me and De Niro. But it's like, all my vision, he shoot it. He been shooting me for 5, 6 years. And shout out to my manager, once again, Shonda Reed. She on my ass about everything. Everything that I be wanting to do, she make it happen for me. That's why we see eye to eye. I can't get mad at her, she can't get mad at me because this what we put ourselves in till this shit pop. When your ass sitting in the mansion, then you can leave me alone. Until then, goddamn it, neither one of us got a mansion, so guess what? We gotta keep working. Feel what I'm saying? And he from Flint. So you gotta think, he up there where they shooting the movies at, but he willing to come down here to Atlanta and lock in with Mojo. So we've been locked in 5, 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everything that they go see, movie-wise, video-wise, it's him. 38 the movie that we putting out, it's him. We need you in one.
Come on.
We got to. Ain't no way
Write
we
me in
cannot
there.
do this.
Come on.
Ain't no way. We got to put this, we go lock this in. We got to. Cause it's like, the more people in it, the more I feel like it gonna be success. I hate just like, you can't never just say, just like for rapping, I can say fuck rapping. Then some come along I like and be like, well damn, I feel like I can do something with him. It's still in me. Even my brother tell me that. Folks Trey was like, man, you ain't gonna stop. Big Cat tell me that, bro, you ain't gonna stop. Icon tell me that, bro, you ain't gonna stop. But it be like, man, the music shit make you mad. But the movie thing never made me mad. I never got upset with the movies. I never got upset with a camera. But the rap shit, it be like, man, You used to fuck with a nigga, he started getting a name, y'all don't see eye to eye no more. But you fuck with a nigga who acting, y'all will always see eye to eye until you start making money and you ain't getting them none. But I don't see that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like if I make a bankroll, I can't wait to pay all my cash. For the simple fact, we go do the next one. And then the next one, it ain't our money, it's their money. At the end of the day. Everybody don't look at it like that. They like you with this off the porch. You know how many off the porch I be sitting here watching? No matter if you going up every year or every month, I like every content because everybody got a story. Everybody's story be different from somebody else's story. I don't see people on here, I don't see women, I don't see rappers, I don't see people got out of jail, I don't see people got shot. Everybody got a story. And it's crazy for you to sit here and face everybody who got a story. That's some unbelievable shit. You feel what I'm saying? For you to film and edit everybody different story. Even down to mine. It's like, my best interview is yours. Out of all the ones I did. But the funny part about it, I tried to go do no jumpers. I tried to do, what the other one people popular on him no more? There's no jumpers. Vlad, you know what they told me? I gotta go see his story. I gotta go check his story. Huh?
For Vlad, really?
Man, that's what they told me. Deb called Vlad for me. Before we even thought about you. I tried to go to them first. I tried to go to jumping them first. But then once they see me with the story for real, and damn, he went off the porch with it. It's the same story I tried to get y'all. So guess what? It made it happen it was better for off the porch. It was better. Yeah. I ain't had to fly to California, I ain't had to go nowhere.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and my attention is right here. I can come back right here. This is my second time. And my last time I had golds in my mouth. I got all whites. Last time I had all gold on, I got on all white. It's a different change in me. I'm smiling this time. Last time I wasn't fucking smiling, I was mad. Feel what I'm saying? So it's different. Yeah. And I got a different guy with me this time. Yeah. And I got my road dog, and he playing the 38 too.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So anything around me gonna be playing. We working. You feel what I'm saying? We on about the fifth movie. Yeah, we're on the fifth movie. So it's like, we working. Ain't no stopping. This what we on. Yeah. Off the porch. Off the porch, get the first interview from me.
Come on, man.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And we gonna do a movie premiere too for this. So I really want y'all there. I need y'all there. Send y'all the invite.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
Push up.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. I feel like this year I'm gonna pop the big question too. I'm gonna go ahead and get married. This is gonna be like, I gotta go ahead.
2023?
2023, I'm gonna go ahead and.
Does she know that?
Nah.
She gonna know it now, right?
You
have to do this before it drops then.
No, I'm gonna go to put it out because she think she a secret. My girl really think she a secret to me. Everybody don't know this. Man, I'm gonna go tell everybody then. I'm getting married this year. Feel what I'm saying? She done stayed down with me 17 years. Ain't nothing that she ain't did for me or with me. She done did everything possible that I could say she deserved.
Man, I gotta ask, 17 years, why'd you wait so long?
For 12 years I was on the road.
That ain't no excuse.
But you gotta think what I'm around every day. For 12 years I'm around the hottest shit in the world. This nigga with that biggest shit in the world for 12 years around me. I wasn't even going home. You gotta think, I lost my first girlfriend from on the road with Gucci. Damn near lost who I'm with now on the road with Gucci. So it's like, Thursday we gone, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we back Monday. Monday when I get back to Atlanta, I'm at my trap. Till Thursday morning, I'm back at Patchwork, getting on the damn tour bus again. We at the airport. And then one day, I'm gonna tell you, it's like, all my buddies them in the trap used to be like, bro, go on and go home. I stayed in 5 red lights up. Can't even get off the expressway. It's straight up the street on Moreland. You ain't got to make no turns. I stay on Moreland. How the fuck when you ain't going home and find red light? But I'm not thinking like that because I'm caught up in the life. You feel what I'm saying? And think I'm gonna miss something. So once me and him separated, well, I ain't gonna say separated when he first went to jail because me and him were talking. So once he went to jail, they were like, okay, nigga, now what you gonna do? You ain't gone Thursday through Monday. So I started going home. But one day before all that, before Gucci went to jail, I think I went home. We didn't go on the road this weekend because it was something. But we probably went Thursday, Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, we was off. So I came home on the Saturday, she don't know I'm gonna be there. So boom, she there. And tears like, I'm like, what's going on? She was like, you on the road. It's like, I'm tired. So now I feel to realize like, now, all right, Mojo, you putting the road shit into your real life. If it fucking up your real life, sometimes you gotta pull out or not just fucking go all the time. Cause I thought I had to be there. Even if I wasn't getting paid, I still feel like I had to be there. My loyalty. We gonna go get this bankroll and we coming back home with it. That's what my loyalty was. I'm going in the club to get the money before Twin got there. You know what I mean? When Ace was there, we were still going to get the money. So it's like, my loyalty was to get the money, but not knowing I'm neglecting the house. So when I started going home, it's like, well, damn, okay. Meals, going out to eat, going to clubs, this shit that I wasn't doing. My first girl told me the same shit. Nigga, you could be in the same club when I'm at, you wasn't acknowledging me. Because I had so much going on. But I'm still pouring this shit, what I did with the first relationship with the second one. So now, all right, Mojo, now you got the common sense now. You're gonna lose the second one in a minute. Even though she still rocked it with me. Even though I went broke, 2010, that was my worstest. I feel like that was the worstest time I ever had, 2010. 2009 to 10, bleeding over to 11. I got it right. I ain't going back that way no more. But she the reason why I got it right. Her 9,000, her income tax. Her income tax saved my life. 2009, going into 2010, income tax. Him, go ahead. She know what kind of nigga I am. And shit, we went from there. I am who I am today, in 23. Off 9,000. So I feel like she done went through all the trial and tribulation with me.
Yeah, it's time for that.
I ain't been fucked up or going to jail, you know. Because of her, I go home to my brand new baby I got. You feel what I'm saying? Finna be 3. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different for me. I see shit different now. I got a baby in the house with me every day now, so that shit made me slow down from the shit I was doing and the shit that I was thinking. All right, you still in the streets, but goddamn, this kid will slow you down. The kid expected for you to walk through that goddamn garage every day at 12 o'clock. She down locked at that garage. I got to be there. I'm trying to trick her now at 10:30. Like, I'm gonna get in there a little early today. But I don't want to go in the house if she sleep. I need to see her woke. Like, feel what I'm saying? Because I don't got that bond with her. But when I look at shit back in the day, my other 2 little girls, it was like, my oldest one, me and her started seeing eye to eye when she got 14. I'm on the road with Gucci. I missed a lot. I'm making sure your Christmas there, your Easter, going back to school, prom, I'm there. But it's like simple shit. I ain't make her play basketball. I ain't groom her into doing hair. She did hair at her mama house. So I know she got it in her. I didn't groom her like I wanted to. So my second little girl, I'm on her ass. She 12. She playing basketball. She like it. My old ass at the game. I never did that. I never been at no game just to see my little girl run up and down, play defense. I get to talk to her on the bench. Hey, you need to play some damn defense, or you need to learn how to shoot the ball. You missed that shot. You feel what I'm saying? I never got to see that. So now as a dad, as a father now, I'm like, well, shit, it's a lot of shit I like now. I can't wait the basketball season, I can see her do it. It was different. I could stand on the block and going on the road with Gucci. That's what I was looking at. And I was missing my 23-year-old a lot of her shit. But when she got older, like me and her get to kick it, me and her get to talk, but I missed the younger part when I supposed to make you do something. So it's a change. And I see, as older you get, the more smarter you get. That's how I learn. Like ain't no more doing the young nigga shit. I might get in there in the booth and go hard, but it ain't no, you ain't finna catch me doing no fucking open mics and none of that shit no more. That's over with. I'm not getting them folk no more of that money. No more time for that. If I do it, it gonna be somebody handing me some money, a deal. But I got to drop these 2 last mixtapes. I said I got 2 more mixtapes in me. I already got them done. I don't did the cover. I don't got a mix. Now I just gotta put it out. Put my single out next week. But other than that, music finna be over with this year, 2023. 2024 gonna be a bunch of shoot movies. I want to do a football cast, like podcast, like sports, because I like sports and I bet. But then I don't feel like I got time for that, because the time I could be sitting there in front of the camera and shit, I could be filming. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, Mojo, which one you gonna do? I already film. I already shoot movie. Podcast big now. I see Gilly and them getting the money. You feel what I'm saying? The money in it. But it's like, give me the movie. I like the suspense. I like the drama. I like the action. I like somebody seeing me a whole hour and 30 minutes compared to you seeing me 3 minutes shooting a video. You see that video one time, okay. But you were like, but I'm gonna go see Mojo move again. I might have missed something. Like I don't see Vez move probably 5 times, both of them, 10 times back to back. Because I want to see it. Then every time I'm like, damn, I missed that. Damn, okay, that's why that happened. I ain't know why that had happened. Like, you feel what I'm saying? We used to dissect. Like I seen Delicious movie last night. Shout out to Delicious. But I seen her movie last night. It's on Tubi, it's good. I be just watching people shit. See their outcome. That's what's going on now. And I seen you do it out the port. Didn't you do out port in Detroit?
Mm-hmm.
With
Peasy.
Peasy? Yeah, I liked it now. I seen that. Peasy my boy.
Yeah.
No, that's my boy. Him and Vez. But shout out to Detroit, man. Y'all got the music and the movie game on lock right now. I like that. Yeah. But if I got something to do with it, I'm coming. Mojo Money Films. I got about 3 film companies. And all 3 of them gonna be doing something different. I might do comedy on one. I might do like suspense movies on one. But I'm doing, the one that me and him doing, we doing more like BMF type shit. McGraw Avenue type shit. We on that. But I'm gonna have a different film company for different shit. That's what I wanna do. I don't wanna be just stuck on one film company. I wanna have different multiples. And we gonna be still running different multiples. If we can run 3 companies at one time filming, I feel like it can work. We already got one of my buddies, he wanna shoot a movie. Shout out to Fathead. Fathead wanna shoot a movie. And me and him sitting down a movie, we finna join together. His name Fathead, he got a sprung company and shit like me. But we finna sit down and shoot a movie. He just shot a movie too. But me and him finna sit down and write a movie and shoot that too before the end of the summer. So that's what I've been on. I'm sitting in the studio writing, which I never did, because we already freestyle shit, but that's what I've been on. Yeah. And listen to his shit, he got a new mixtape, he finna drop. He be editing all day, so shit, I don't got nobody nerves to get on, but these 2 niggas are her, Shonda, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Icon. Yeah. Icon run a bunch of shit for me too. He's another guy who don't get spoken for, that I got to speak for, is Icon. Icon got to get spoken for, because without Icon, it won't be no music probably for me. Because every time I say fuck it, he be the nigga say no. Every time. Why we gonna say fuck it, Mojo, you got this. You got this. Why you keep going in there doing music if you go quit? It just ain't, it probably be me saying fuck artists, and I'm gonna do it myself more. I've been on that more too, like, man, fuck it, I'll do it. Because I know what to do. But then the movie draw me out that shit, because We filming every day. I don't have time to shoot.
Yeah.
But back to what you were saying, I feel like I'm gonna go the movie way. The music, I'm gonna continue to drop it and put it in my movies. You know, I got to do music for the movies. I got to do soundtracks for the movie. We do everything for the movie.
Yeah.
He a workaholic. I work, you know. He get paid to do what he do. And I still give him a percentage for the simple fact how much he doing. You feel what I'm saying? You could take somebody and take advantage of what they do. I can't take advantage of what he doing because I'm out there with his ass doing it. It's easy for me to pay somebody to be out there with it. No, I want to learn this shit too. I want to learn what this fucking why going. I need to learn how to focus this shit. I need to learn, goddamn, that's why some people cameras be so fucking blurred because they ain't focused first. It's a lot of shit that I know. When we first was shooting, I used to wonder why Ed get a white piece of paper in front of the camera. And I'm like, what the fuck he doing? He focusing in and shit. And there's a lot to this shit. It's the light. If y'all didn't have these lights in this motherfucker, it wouldn't be, I couldn't show this. You feel what I'm saying?
Up.
So these 2-3 cameras at 2-3 different angles, you gotta think, we don't got 2-3 different cameras. We have to shoot this scene this way, then I can shoot the scene another way. We shooting 4 different scenes, but 4 different times. So that damn near 16 times that we shooting this shit. Just for one scene. So cause when we used to shoot, we was shooting 2-3 scenes, and now he gotta go back and try to fit shit together and you missing out. No, we got 16 scenes, ain't no way you can miss out. So every scene, we damn near shoot 10 times or better. I don't give a damn what we doing, we shoot. We got the lighting, we got everything. Like, it's hard though. Some people think it's easy. Yeah, easy if y'all ain't using no damn light. Y'all just wild west and shooting outside and cheating and shit. Like, yeah, of course. But when you gotta set that shit up in the house, in the apartment, or in the alleyway and shit, you got that lighting. Lighting's the biggest shit.
Yep, real shit.
Yeah, I learned that.
All right, Mojo, any shout outs before we get you out of here, bro? I know you've been shouting out people all fucking interview, but if there's anyone you missed.
I'm gonna shout out to Reese. Man, big heart. I'm gonna shout out to Big Cat. You know, me and Big Boy, we still got our 1s and 2s together. I'm gonna shout out to Science Self Studios because everybody in there is who I am. I'm gonna shout out to Doja. He's not here today. He's supposed to be here on this porch. My brother, Trey, shout out to him. But this one person that I'm gonna tell you about, he a sneaky peek. His name is Jalen. That's his Shonda's son. He filming. He's a sneaky peek. I like how he worked because simple fact, he's a young guy. And he started early. So shout out to Jalen. He shot his first video the other day. That let me know he getting this shit together. Shout out to Pink. She's my road manager. She makes sure everything happen while we on the road. She makes sure all the shows and podcasts and everything going on. So if anybody out there needs some help, get in touch with Pink. And her artist, Vogue, Esco Vogue, that's my buddy. That's like one of my little rap buddies that, you know, everybody gotta have a little rap buddy. He one of my little rap buddies that I consider that I fuck with, who stay genuinely. Lil Donald, he's another. He's a little bastard, but he keep it, you know, 100. He check in, we still got our little 1s and 2s together. So, if I miss anybody, I'm sorry, but shout out to Off the Porch. I have to commend you for the simple fact, you is the person who I hit your DM and it take 3 minutes, he'll respond 2. And you can text your buddy and he don't respond that fast. I text y'all at night. It was a response. You know, who y'all got working for it?
Mostly it's me.
You.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. See how I'm saying? You hands on. It ain't even nobody to work it. Ain't got nobody got my Instagram. So what you get, what you get. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna say this too, to the young guys. You don't have to say do everything, say everything that you're doing in real life. This with the drill music. Y'all can rap about it, but put some fucking filter on it. Don't just go so hard. That's what I've been wanting to tell young niggas. Man, y'all don't have to go so hard. You don't have to kill every, y'all gotta go back and listen to the other niggas, the T.I.s and the G's. Y'all gotta get some format on this shit. We didn't rap that shit. Them folk didn't rap that back then. Okay, it's a new wave. I understand. I might be too old, but I understand how long that shit gonna last though. You feel what I'm saying? So, back to July 21. He started out gangster. But goddamn, my boy on every love song now though. You feel what I'm saying? So he's switching over. Niggas go switch over because eventually you gonna have to. Feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's just music. That's how music is. You got to switch over. But yeah, shout out to the D. Shout out to Flint. Hey man, I need free Nas. And my nephew Fofo, I'm gonna make him a movie star eventually. He gonna get his work in. But other than that, I'm done with Off the Porch. Big sign yourself. I enjoyed my day. I feel like this is a great interview today from the last time because I had a lot of anger in me the last time. But this time it was like, $250,000, nigga got him in chain. Water, baking soda, the nigga kept me my name. Murder, Gucci off the porch, kept me my phone.